say make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C-notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper. You don't know me, homie, I rob my own neighbor with a clock around my neck with a style that's so flavor. Give me the loot is just an understatement. I'm about to take your bank and put it in my basement.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Say take money, money, take money, money, money.
Take money, money, take money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. The root of all evil, I don't agree with that. It's hard to do when you riding around with 10 racks. Golden Arches, St. Louis, I'm the Big Mac. St. Petersburg, Russia, you can find it on the map. I'm so cold I can spit the snow. That's why they call me Nitro with the nicest flow. On the real, man, I hate it when they call me bro. It's getting on my nerves like these bills and these haters, yo. Chill, a grown man with a loaf of bread. I keep a stack of Benjis right under my bed. Check it, my shoebox is the stash spot. I used to keep my scratch at my dad's house. I got a deadline, so I need the cake. I need a plan, so my duckers don't try to escape. Yeah, I'm always looking for the currency, a large amount, call it a pretty penny. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'ma talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got
What's going on, fellas? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning today. You ready for both sides to get stopped out? Me too. What's going on? Mike said I got a minute. Bro, you know how fast I run? I run faster than a damn gazelle. Alright, who's ready for the shorts and the longs to get stopped out? Let me know in the chat who's ready for it. You know they're both going to get stopped out. I'm sitting this one on the sidelines as far as any type of trades goes. But to be quite honest, I'm just chilling in my little spot bag. So we'll see what happens today, guys. But it should be fun, right? Either way, if you're a bull or a bear, hopefully we get some price action because the price action has been absolutely mind-numbing for the past few weeks. So let's get this shit. Crypto Shock, what's up, buddy? Joey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, fellas? We got 15 minutes until CPI. I'm hoping that at least gives us a little bit of a push one way or the other. Like, I'm not expecting anything huge today. I think every time we come to one of these news events, like, we're expecting, like, this massive, huge, volatile day. And most of the times, at least recently, they tend to not be the most volatile days. But I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for it. So, guys, put like the lucky charms in the chat, guys. Lucky charms. I don't even know what you call it. Oh, the 4-leaf clover. Spam the 4-leaf clovers in the chat for some volatility, whether it's up or down. Let's get this shit. We're all gonna guess. And today is like the ultimate guessing day, guys. Ultimate guessing day. Anyways, we got CPI coming up this morning, and we got basically the market is expecting 3.1%, down from 4% last month. So we'll see what we come in at. Like I said, I don't really think it matters. Whether it's 3%, 3.1%, 3.2%, at the end of the day, it shows a decrease in inflation. I don't think it really matters what it is. I think the more important thing today is, what the frick is this going to rebalance? Is the Fed projected rate hike going to go back down to 0%, or is it going to stay projected at 25 basis points for the next FOMC meeting? That's what's important. That's what's important today. So we're going to be watching that like a hawk after the CPI. Bitcoin with a little bit of a move up this morning. So we'll see what happens, man. And I'm excited for it. Should be at least a little bit of wiki action. But get your longs, get your shorts ready because both sides usually get stopped out today. That's the piece. Waterfly said the like button broken. No, the like button's not broken, Waterfly. It's the boring part of the market where people don't like to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as some red candles start popping up, it's like the like button's magic. You know, and it just gets pressed so easily. It's funny how that works. Green, like button pressed easily. Nothing, no likes. That's kind of what we go through here. Awandi, what's going on, bro? CH, Crypto Shrimp, we got Crypto, we got Don't Rage at Me. What's going on, all my good friends, man? We're here this morning. I'm on coffee number 3, so I'm still a little bit tired here, but we are waking up. We are waking up. Man, I made some good coffee today. We got the Maxwell House Premium, as always. One of the best coffees in the game. Anyways, like we've been talking about, fellas, okay? We should be expecting a move very, very soon for the corn for the simple fact that the daily Bollinger Bands are tight as shit, okay? We've only seen it this tight a few times, actually, in Bitcoin's history. But you look at how tight these daily Bollinger Bands are, right? And when they get this tight, you should expect some type of volatility. The last time that we were really, really tight on Bollinger Bands was right here in this zone, right there. And that was basically, we talked about this yesterday, that was basically 18 days where we started to get that move from the top, from the local top. Now, we said the other day, from this local top, yesterday we were about 18 days. And we started to get a little move to the upside. So the question is today, you know, are we finally going to see that move up to 32,400, you know, at the end of this week? Or are the bears going to start taking over and we're going to have to see that pullback first? That's what we're still waiting for. But I would assume that this week we do get some type of deciding move this week. I would be very, very shocked if we don't see a deciding move this week. I would be like more shocked than I've ever been, actually, probably, if we didn't get some type of deciding move for the market this week, man. Mike said, Joe, where's your creamer days, man? My creamer days, actually, you know what I've been having recently? I'm just having the skim milk in the coffee, man. I change it up. Like sometimes I drink my coffee black. Sometimes I drink it with creamer. Sometimes I drink it with skim milk. Sometimes I drink it with, I get like the Dunkin' Donuts, like hazelnut, you know, creamer. It depends. It depends on how I'm feeling. Right now, I'm kind of in that like skim milk in the coffee mode, which, you know, for all you energy drinkers, you'll be like, huh, skim milk. But I like the skim milk, man. It's usually when I'm like trying to cut down the calories a little bit. It's usually when I've been eating too much pizza and I have to just, you know, drink coffee or skim milk instead of cream to kind of compensate for the pizza. You guys know how it works. Clem Station puts the soy milk in there. Oh, the soy milk, bro. The soy milk. No, we ate no soy boy in here. We ate no soy boy. But the things we can watch today, guys. So we got 10 minutes. So I don't think really anything we talk about right now is too important until we get the CPI day out. But Bitcoin is starting to get a move up, right? I would just be cautious. Obviously, wait for the data. Don't be jumping into like FOMO into a long or anything like that. Wait for the data to come out and then decide what you want to do. I would say the big thing to watch today is the dollar. If CPI comes in good, will the dollar finally break this support? Because this is the one thing to watch. We talked about this in yesterday's stream. For the first time in this sort of downtrend for the dollar, we've seen money flow actually flip down on the weekly time frame. And there's been a couple of times in the DXY's history that's happened. It happened back here in May of 2020. We obviously know what happened to Bitcoin at that time. Bitcoin went on a massive rally to the upside. And it also happened back in July of 2017, and that's when Bitcoin really started that parabolic rise back in 2017. So that's the question, right? Dollar coming back down to support. Will it break support? And if it does, that would be very, very good for Bitcoin based off history, as money flow has crossed to the downside on the dollar. So we'll be watching that. We got stock markets, which futures are up. We got the NASDAQ pushing the highs, actually. We got the S&P already basically at the highs of the week. We got Dow Jones, which are at the high of the week. So we got some interesting stuff. And we talked about, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm not going to get too excited just yet. I want to see the data come out because, when you get too optimistic, you sort of get pwned in the face. You know what I'm saying? At least for today. I'm talking long-term time frames. I am bullish as a motherfucker. And I will not be afraid to say I'm bullish as a motherfucker. I will put my money where my mouth is. I will tell you guys how I think, and I will not change my bias every day based off the damn freaking 4-hour candle. All right? Because I see some people every day, we're bullish, we're bearish, we're bullish, we're bearish. It's like, bro, you're just calling for both, and then whatever way happens, you'll be like, I told you so. It's like, bro, you're just calling for both. Like, what the frick, man? So on the high-term time frames, I am bullish as shit. But on the short-term time frames, I said I don't really know what's going to happen in the short-term time frames, man. I think it's okay not to know. I think some people always try to know what's going to happen to sound like a genius. It's okay not to know what the short-term is going to hold, man. Like, it's okay to say, I don't know. Like, geez, man. But anyways, we got the NASDAQ pushing up. We got S&P pushing up. We got Dow Jones pushing up. And we got the dollar pushing down. So, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens today. I'm going to be cautious for today because I still think, like where we are right here. And we've talked about this a few times ahead of the. We got CPI today and PPI tomorrow. So we got some news events some catalysts in here. We've talked about two options, right, where we sort of just continue up like 2020, like this, which would leave a lot of people on the sidelines. A lot of salty bears would be very, very salty if something like this played out. Right? Very, very salty if something like this played out, right? And then basically we come back over here and we also had this back in 2016 where we're at sort of the same spot, but we got to pull back first. So I'm open to both, like whatever one happens. If we get a pullback or we just fly up from here, I'm cool with whatever one, but I do think we eventually continue higher. I just don't know if we get a pullback first or we sort of continue up because we've seen both of those options. Do I care whether we go to 28K or we go up from here? No, that doesn't matter. Like at this point in the cycle, that doesn't matter. That's like a 3-4% move. Like who gives a shit? But man, let's go. We got 5 minutes, fellas. 5 minutes, fellas. We got 5 minutes, fellas. Should we get some? Oh my god, I think I just like blew you guys out. But no, guys, if we could smack up that like button, let's get as many friends in here as possible for whatever happens today, right? Whatever happens today. Mike said, I'm not getting bullish this morning till Frank Fractal shows up. Yeah, where the frick is Frank Fractal, man? Where the frick is Frank Fractal, man? Like, we need Frank Fractal in here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, where is Frank frickin' Fractal? I don't know. I don't know. Anderson said 5 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Anyways. I think China's already awake today, but I think we need to wake up China a little bit before we get started here. 5 minutes, fellas. Until we get, hopefully, dude, I'm shocked. You guys remember the days where it used to be CPI day? And even before CPI, we used to see big spikes up, big spikes down. We haven't seen shit. It's crazy how the market really just, the longer we go on here, the market just cares less and less and less about these things, man. So like I said earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happens today. But I'm prepared for either one, Where is Frank Fractal, bro? Oh, don't rage at me. Let's go, buddy. Don't rage at me coming in with the gifted membership. Shout out to Don't Rage at Me. He's coming in with one of these every single day, man. You're an absolute stud. I appreciate you. Thank you for always being around and gifting those memberships, man. Appreciate you, dude. Anderson wants to dance. Me too, bro. Like I think whatever happens today, whether nothing burger or we get a pump or we get a dump, whatever happens today, man. Can I just say that I am so ready to play this, man. I told you guys this yesterday. I am so ready to go and play this. Like I am so ready for that. You know what I mean? Like, and it might not be today, but I just wanted to remind you guys how ready I am to play this. Okay? And we're gonna be here for it. We're gonna be here for it, man. We're gonna be here for it. Oh, Twidget active, waiting for chat. Okay, I gotta put a chat on the screen. There we go. There we go. You didn't hear the China music, Marcellus. Interesting, bro. Interesting. All right, so we got 3 minutes. We actually see Bitcoin come up, so that's interesting. We'll see what happens. Just be careful here, guys. If you are, don't be FOMOing into any longs. Don't be horse guy today, okay? Don't be horse guy in the morning today. Just make sure you're being a little bit cautious. As Bitcoin's still in the middle of a range, so you're still kind of just gambling in the middle of the range at this point. You know, so just be cautious. Just be cautious, because you know, even if it's moving up now, they'll probably spike it down to take out the longs, if they even if they want to bring it back up again, right? But here we go, 30,815 on Bitcoin. Wait for the wick, if we even get a wick. Like shit. Dollar is moving down, and we got stock markets actually still continuing up. So good stuff so far. We got 2 minutes. Let me actually go to Forex Factory, make sure this shit's loaded up here, man. Forex Factory. And as Horse Guy is waiting the results of the CPI. Hold up, where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Where's my homie, man? There he is. Well, look at the Bitcoin. It is moving up. I will miss the pump. If I don't long now, I will miss the giant pump to 32K. I must long now. I don't want to miss out. Guys, should I long Bitcoin now? Let me know in the chat. Shit. Okay, I will long now. I don't want to miss out on life-changing gains. Jordan told me to buy spot and sit on my hands, but I want to leverage trade. Okay, 100x long Bitcoin. What could go wrong? We are pumping today. All right, so Horse Guy's long. Something tells me he's going to get stopped out, but that's okay. There we go. You guys are all telling the FOMO. Oh, man. You guys are always getting a Horse Guy to get freaking wrecked, man. Anderson said, I feel you, horsey. Don't miss out. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, man. All right. Anyways, 30,822. Let's see. We got 1 minute. Let's go to Forex Factory, see what we got, fellas. We got 3.1%. We got 15 seconds, homies. Here we go. 15 seconds, homies.
Really close.
Here we go, homies. Let's get some music playing in the chat. Hopefully some good music. We'll see. I don't really know what's going to happen here, but what we're going to play is this. Either way, shorts or longs. What's going to go down, fellas? Let's see. What do we got? Who will win the day? Bitcoin's going up. We're at Forex Factory, man. 3%! Oh, sticky inflation, bitches! Ah! Alright, wait for the spike down. Wait for the spike down, fellas. You know they're gonna spike it down. You already know they're gonna spike it down. Sticky inflation, motherfucker! Let's go, man. Yeah, but you know they're gonna spike it down first, so just be careful, man. Ah, let's go. 3% on inflation. Bears, what happened to the sticky inflation, bro? What happened to inflation sticky? Bears? Bears? Are the Bears? Bears? What happened to the sticky inflation, guys? I thought we're supposed to get sticky inflation. I'm just trolling, man. Bitcoin's coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if they spike it down first. You know they take out the shorts, they take out the longs, and then the real move happens. If we even get some type of real move, but 3% on CPI, you got to be happy with that, man. You got to be happy with that.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
You got to be happy with that, bro. 2x bears get liquidated. And we're getting a lackluster move. Who would have thought you get a lackluster move from this? Look at Bitcoin Cash. Let's go, boys. You had an opportunity to get Bitcoin Cash on the dip. If you bought Bitcoin Cash on the dip, salute to you.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Salute to you, man. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is life. Bitcoin Cash is the homie of the day. Let's go, boys. All right, 30,900. We'll see if Bitcoin get any type of move. We're getting okay, the dollar's coming down. We got the dollar shooting down. That is the big thing to watch here. So even though we're not really seeing the move out of the corn yet, we are seeing the dollar push down heavy here. We got it down 0.5% as we approach support. So the question now is the dollar's coming back down to this local support? This is going to be the thing to watch if it can break below these two previous lows, because if it does, we've talked about how when the dollar gets that money flow flip on the weekly, historically, you've seen fantastic things for Bitcoin, right? You can go back to the last two times. It happened in 2017 and it happened in 2020. Both of those times you saw fantastic things happen for Bitcoin. Might not happen right away, but if we can break the support on the dollar, that is looking horrible. And Bitcoin, in that case, I would expect to perform well on the high time frames. Like I said, short term, you might still get a spike down and take out the longs. But on the high term time frames, oh man, that's good. Man, that's juicy, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Sol almost hit $23 right just now. Did it? Let me go to the altcoin market here. Let me see. We got We got Conflux up 13%. We got FTT up 6%. No crazy movers just yet. As always, the stock market opens in an hour, so we'll see what the stock market looks like when it opens, but not too much action so far, right? Little spike up. Once again, we're not out of the woods yet, fellas. We need to see 31,400 to break before we're like, let's go. But so far, a nothing burger, as always. These are always freaking nothing burgers now, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see. Gen X said CPI X food energy 4.8% versus 5% estimated. Nice, Gen X. Nice, dude. All right, so we're spiking down. Now they're going to take out the longs. So if they spike it down, I would actually, to take out the longs, I would watch this level here, right? Watch this level right here. So they just came up, smacked the shorts. When they come back down, I'd watch this level, right? There's probably a lot of people who went long right in this zone. Watch them smacking those longs just like that. That's what I would watch for. If they even want to bring it down there. You know what I mean? If they even want to bring it down there. But they usually smack both sides. And that's why I said before the stream, just be prepared for both sides to get smacked before you get any type of real freaking move. Because they like to take money from as many people as possible. As many people as possible. But so far, I will say this. We got the big old giant nothing burger. That's the market we got right now. Big old giant nothing burger. Dollar still pushing down. We got stock futures that are still pretty much at the same level. I usually like either it's going to be a nothing burger or the move happens when the stock market opens, which is in an hour, bro. Horse guy doesn't know what's happened, but we got the nothing burger so far. Wait, what the hell? We got lower than expected inflation. It's at 3%. What the friggin'? What the flying F? What the flying F? We are supposed to pump on good inflation. Where is the pump? I am underwater now. Freaking Christ, I am so underwater. Jordan said don't FOMO. And I FOMO'd anyway. I didn't want to miss out on the life-changing gains. I love the life-changing gains, man. Life-changing gains off one trade. For Horse Guy, you might get some good life-changing gains off one trade, man. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what the Fed is projecting now. Let's see. So we still got 92% expected here. Let me refresh this. See if it changed. No, still 92%. So we didn't get any change in the Fed rates here. So, or the expected Fed rate. So it's still 8% that it's expected that we get a pause, another pause, and then 92% we get another 25 BP. So market still expects another 25 BP, which I think is interesting in itself. That we basically get a 1% drop in CPI, but the market still thinks we're going to get another rate hike. Interesting. I think that's very, very interesting. And I know it's basically, they think that because that's what Powell's been saying, but do I always trust what Powell says? No, because he's lied in the past. Inflation's transitory, and all that shit from 2021. Gold to the moon? Is it? Let's see. Gold is going to the moon, said Anderson. Let's see. Gold. Up 1%, Anderson. Let's go, baby.
Strap up.
Let's
going
go,
to
Anderson.
the moon.
Let's get your gold up, boy. Actually, nice little bounce there. So now the question is, we talked about this, like gold usually comes back up to like a little bit of a secondary peak right here. Like it tops out, comes back down, retraces, right? Tops out, comes back down, retraces. So the question is for gold, right? Do you retrace back up to like there, and then dump, or are you just going to go off to the races this time on gold? That's sort of the big question we have here, man. You know what I mean? Like gold is interesting, right? And I actually, after this next crypto bull run, I am definitely going to be buying some gold because I do think at some point in the near future we're going to see one of those Great Depressions, and I will become a doomer at some point. You guys will hate me. I'll be like the savvy. I will literally be savvy probably in like 2 or 3 years, and you will hate me. And actually, some of you guys might like me because some of you guys might turn into perma bears too. But at some point, man, the unsustainable economy will come to an end. You know? Oh, Lord. Let me see. Gold is old and going back to dirt. Gold is gold. Gold is gold, man. Gold is gold. But, all right, so Bitcoin's still getting a move up. Like we said, those Bollinger Bands were tight as shit. So they're probably, yeah, they're coming out a little bit like this. So we are getting a little bit of a volatility squeeze. We'll see if we can get a little bit more of a squeeze, but we were saying that a move is likely this week, just based off of the lack of volatility and just based off of how constricted the price action was. We were expecting a move this week. It looks like so far we're getting a move up, but you know, we'll see if that lasts. At the end of the day, I'm looking for moves higher. I mean, we've talked about this a million times. You know, I think you guys are kind of annoyed about it at this point, but we've talked about Total 3 being in Wyckoff. Basically just your perfect Wyckoff structure. I am expecting this to continue to the upside. This is when most people get out of the market. This is when most people give up on crypto, is right down at this range. And I think this is the best time to be coming into crypto. The opposite of what everyone's sort of saying is I do think we are down at this spring phase for the altcoin market, and I'm always going to give my reminder so people aren't like, oh my God, where is this move up coming from for the crypto market? And it's like, dude, it was on the charts the whole time, man. So that's what we got there, right? Total three at the spring. As we already seen Bitcoin do it, and we're kind of just waiting for the rest of the market to also do that as well. And, you know, we look at some individual altcoins. Once again, right, we go over to say, you know, really any of them. I think Ethereum Classic is my favorite fractal, man. This one's just been playing out fantastically. 1 hit to the low, 2 hits to the low, deviation to the low, right? Perfect. And you just overlay the 2020 price action, and it's literally the same damn thing that what happened in 2020. We're just waiting for whatever type of narrative is going to come in the market to push this up higher, right? So that's what we're still waiting for, man. Nothing's changed. Nothing has freaking changed. Stumbledore, so remember Crash Test Dummies? OXE, there was this boy who got into an accident and couldn't come to school. What? There was this boy who got into an accident and couldn't come to school. Nice, dude. I don't know, Stumbledore. I'm trying to understand what you're saying, bro. I don't remember that, man. I don't remember them ever putting little boys into crash test dummies and then they couldn't come to school. I don't ever remember that, my guy. But appreciate the super chat, Stumbledore. Sometimes you like come up with these crazy stories, man. I'm like, what the frick is he talking about, man? Like, what the hell is he talking about? Oh Lord. Franco said Jordan needs to be war reenactment actor. Horse guy comes in and the British are coming no. That would be funny, man. That would be absolutely hilarious. Let me bring him up. Oh no! The British are coming. The British are coming. No, the British. I don't think they were Italian though. That's the problem. I don't think they were damn Italian, man. Like shit. All right, come on, Bitcoin. Like this is ridiculous. Dollar still coming back down. Okay, now we got the stock market futures really pushing up. We got the Nasdaq actually making a new weekly. Oh no, we got the S&P. S&P making a new local high. We got to get a pump for that, boys. We got the S&P 500 making a new local high. Let's go, fellas. Look at that, boys. The bears are in disbelief. The bears don't even know what to do with themselves, man. S&P making a new local high. You gotta think it's only a matter of time before Bitcoin does. You gotta think it's only a matter of time, fellas. As we got the S&P making a new local high, we got the NASDAQ pushing up to make a new local high, and we got the Dow Jones. Oh my God, the Dow Jones is right at resistance. Oh my Lord. The Dow Jones is at the level where it's basically hasn't been able to get back above since early 2022. We're talking a year and a half. The Dow Jones is sitting right there on a breakout. Historically, guys, if you go back in the past, I keep saying this, man. If the dollar breaks that support and you see the stock markets continue up, okay, and get close to all-time highs, that's historically when Bitcoin has gone absolutely nuts, okay? Call me a moon boy all you want. I don't really care. This year it's paid to be a moon boy. Like, so sure, call me a moon boy. But if, obviously big if, we see the dollar start breaking this support and we see stock markets get closer and closer to all-time highs, if, right, that is historically the combination for Bitcoin to also get big pushes up. Kind of like how we've been talking about this whole year. So, once again, patience, sitting on your hands and waiting for that move for the crypto market as you got all the other markets also pushing up to new local highs, baby. Let's go. 28.5 is it coming? Could be. Maybe it does. Maybe it does, man. I don't really care about the short term though. Like, I just find it hilarious, man. People care so much about these little short term moves now. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna sell all my Bitcoin at 30K so I can buy it back at 28.5. It's like, okay, go ahead. But my question to you is, if you do that and it doesn't go there, what's your plan now? You know what I mean? That's always my question. It's like, okay, maybe it does go to 28.5. I'm still just gonna feel comfy just sitting in my spot bags, and I'm not going to stress about it too much. For me, the worst thing I want to do is sell here, okay? It dumps back down to 28K, or it dumps to like 29K, and I'm waiting for 28K to buy back in, and then it just pumps right back up. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the worst case scenario, and I've done that before. I have been that guy before, and I've hated myself every time I've done that. And I've sort of said at this point of the cycle, I'm just looking to stack spot bags and freaking wait. Most people will out-trade themselves at this point. They'll be trying to trade every top and buy every low and sell every high and all this shit. And you usually end up coming out with less money than you did when you started. You know what I mean? So you're better off just stacking the bags that you like, and just freaking waiting at this point, man. That's my take, at least. All right, so, man, all right, we're kind of waiting for the stock market open now. Bitcoin is just getting a spike up, spike back down. I still wouldn't be surprised if they take out the longs, though, because I don't know if they want the longs to get a free ride back up to the top of the range. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't give a shit about giving free longs the ride to the top of the range. I don't know. But what I know usually is they spike it up, they spike it down, right? And then you get whatever real move you want to have, right? So if then they want to bring it up, okay, cool. Or if they want to dump it from there, cool. But I mean, I would be surprised still if they dump it back down to the downside. At least one more time, because that's typically what's kind of happened at this point, you know? Let's see. Spoken like a true moon boy. Thank you, man. Listen, there's a time to be a moon boy. Everyone makes fun of moon boys, right? But there is a time to be a moon boy, okay? And I've always said this, man. Like, I've learned a lot in the last 2 years. I know when to be a moon boy and not when to be a moon boy. There's a time to be a moon boy, because I've sort of said this, man. Everyone's still stuck in that like trader, like that range phase, and Bitcoin's not in a range anymore. It's in an uptrend. You know what I mean? So it pays to be a bull. And I know people don't like to hear that because they want the market to dump lower so they can buy again. It pays to be a bull, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, sometimes being the moon boy is the play. You know what I mean? And you know, because I know a lot of people haven't been around during the good times. You know what I mean? Dude, it's like, has it not paid to be a moon boy on the S&P 500? Has it not paid to be a moon boy on the NASDAQ? Right? Yes, of course it has. It's paid to be a moon boy. And there is times where it pays to be a moon boy. And then there's times where it doesn't pay to be a moon boy, right? The key is learning when, right? Obviously, I made a mistake at being a moon boy at the wrong times. I will not make that mistake again. This is the time to be a moon boy. At the lows, this is the time where you should be looking to buy shit and be a moon boy. And then when you get back up here, this is when the bears flip bullish and think we're going to new all-time highs, and then they get crushed. You know what I mean? So there's a time you want to be a moon boy, and there's times where you don't want to be a moon boy. You know. Let's see. Wayne said being a moon boy is awesome when you're right. Exactly, man. You don't want to be a moon boy up here. Okay, so like as this starts to come up, this is when most people turn into moon boys. Is up here. This is most when people are doom boys, right? This is when they turn into moon boys, and then they turn into doom boys and moon boys, and it's just the opposite of what people should be doing, right? But it is what it is. It's just about learning, man. Listen, I've made mistakes. I've been a moon boy at the wrong times, right? But I've also took the time to learn on when it's the best opportunity to be a moon boy and when it's the best opportunity to be a doom boy. I still don't think it's the time to be a doom boy, you know? Let's see. Let's see. This instance today, moon boys will get wrecked 99%. I mean, you can't get wrecked if you're holding spot. You know what I mean? Like, if you're leverage trading, yes, you can get wrecked, but you can't get wrecked when you're holding spot, especially when your entries are lower. You know what I mean? So you can't really get wrecked. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't. Anyways, you still got the S&P 500 making new yearly highs, and you still got the bears calling for lower prices. It's just what it is, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
It's just what it is. We're going to have to play this for the stock market, man. Hold up. We're playing this for the stock market, bro. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Stock market has a problem. Inshallah. Why is this scene so long? I'm gonna cut this now. We have to do it for the stock market, as the Saudis have gotten crushed. You guys remember when the Saudis shorted the Nasdaq? The Saudis shorted the Nasdaq right here. They got absolutely destroyed. They got absolutely peppered shorting the Nasdaq. They shorted it at the worst possible time. They just got absolutely ripped a new a-hole. But anyways. Nasdaq's still going to fight this today. We'll see if we truly break out. I'm just sort of playing around, man. I got to chill a little bit. But, yeah, S&P's still fighting the resistance up here. And Bitcoin's still fighting the resistance. We haven't really gotten anywhere for Bitcoin. So I'm just sort of, this point's getting hyped about the stock market. Because it's good when the stock market goes up, too, man. I like when my stocks go up. I like when my Tesla goes up. And all my shit goes up, right? But in the meantime, we need Bitcoin to go up now. Shit. Let's see. I'm an Arab and I approve this. Let's go, Awandi. Let's go, man. This is a nothing burger, man. We always know these are freaking nothing burgers now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the volatility we got. You guys remember back in the days, it used to be big pump, big dump, big dump, big dump, and then we actually used to get like a big move after. Now it's just little freaking move that really doesn't do much. But yeah, man, kind of a nothing burger so far, fellas. But, I mean, you can't hate on getting a good number for inflation. It's better than getting a bad number. You know what I mean? It's definitely better than getting a bad number. As we got 3% on CPI, as we get closer and closer and closer to the Fed's goal of 2%, we are now only 1% away from the Fed's goal. So, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Fed's goal is 2%. But, So far, nothing burger for Bitcoin. Stocks have gone up. The dollar is right at support, so we'll see, man. This is a crucial decision point for the dollar to see, okay, is it going to break lower or is it going to bounce in here? It's a big question, man. Historically, when you've seen this money flow flip negative in here, that's been pretty negative for the dollar. So, got some good stuff. Other than that, kind of a nothing burger so far. Nabil said we deserve, I deserve more, more volatility. You're getting no volatility and you like it. Oh, Lord. Stacks is having a good day. Let's see. Stacks is having a good day. I mean, there's not really much going on in the altcoin market, man. It's pretty slow over there right now. As you know, like I said, I think we're just kind of painting out this low formation in here, right? So, pretty slow for the altcoin market. You got a few good gainers: Conflux, FTT, Bitcoin Cash, Stacks, Aave. Other than that, everything else in like kind of like the top 100 is pretty much flat. You know what I mean? So pretty much the opposite of volatility. In the short term for Bitcoin, right? They usually take out both sides, so I wouldn't be surprised if they come and take out these mofos down here. As you know, a lot of people probably FOMO longed right here. Actually, not a lot of volume came in. Not a lot of volume came in on Bitcoin down here, so maybe we didn't get a lot of FOMO longs. But yeah, so we'll see. They usually like to take out both sides on these type of days. Stock market opens in 30 minutes, and that's what we wait for, man. Franco said, if no hike or Jerome talks nice, then we pump. Yeah, we have some Fed speakers today. I think there's 3 Fed speakers today. We got Kashkari is speaking in here. Kashkari speaking today. I think there's some other ones too. I think there's multiple Fed speakers. It just doesn't show them on here. Some tomorrow. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of Fed speakers speaking today, so maybe that does something. I don't know freaking know. I don't freaking know. As far as anything else really going on, do we got any freaking news going on in the market? Because the news has been pretty lackluster recently. Kathy Wood's ARK sells 135 Coinbase shares. His price hits $90. Well, if there's anything I learned, just do the opposite of what Kathy Wood does, and you do pretty good. So, Kathy Wood sells Coinbase shares. As price hits $90. Interesting. Man, she's taking profits. I can't hate on it. I think she bought higher though. I don't know when she bought, but anyways. You got that going on. Celsius shit. It's like nothing really crazy. Why is Bitcoin's price up today? Because there's more buyers than sellers. like what kind of question is that? Like everyone always needs a reason why the price is going up. Like, what's the reason Bitcoin's going up? Or what's the reason Bitcoin's going down? There's more buyers than sellers, mofos. What kind of things are these, man? How to use ChatGPT for project management? That's what we're talking about, a crypto shit over here? Man, there is nothing going on, huh? It's lackluster. Lackluster over there on the news. Yeah, literally lackluster, man. DXY is bouncing. Let's see. The DXY is bouncing. So far it is bouncing. Yeah, so like watch this level. This is obviously a support level until it breaks. But yeah, like right in this, it's like a zone. It's like this zone right in here. Boop to boop. This zone is the key level for the dollar. So we'll see if it breaks down from here or if it breaks up. At the end of the day, you know, you might probably find a little reaction here either way, just because it is support. And we'll kind of wait and see what happens on the dollar in there. But that's what we got going on in the dollar. And we got stocks that are just kind of pushing up a little bit. The Dow Jones has like been fighting this for weeks. Hit, dump, hit, just kind of consistently just freaking trying to break through that resistance, which it hasn't, like I said, it hasn't been able to do since really January of 2022. I mean, we're talking like a year and a half ago. So big levels across the markets, man. Psycho Pearl said this just shows the market doesn't care about inflation anymore. Yeah, I mean, because I think the market already knows that inflation's coming down, right? So the market always prices things are in before, right? So like the market's not dumb. It has common sense, unlike a lot of people, you know, but it has common sense. It looked at the inflation data and said inflation's gonna go down. So in my opinion, it already priced that in because it was obvious that inflation was going down. Like if you looked at anything, it was obvious inflation was going down, right? So I think the market already priced that in, you know? So, I mean, at this point, it's, I think what the market cares about is this. The market cares about what the Fed's going to do next. Is it going to raise again, or is it going to not raise again? Right now, 91% that it raises again. That's probably what the Fed, that is what the market cares about at this point, not really inflation. You know what I mean? Let's see. Is being a crypto trader your main job? Dude, I mainly trade for fun, man. Listen, I mean, if you want to be calling buying low in the bear market and selling high in the bull market a trader, then yes. Then yes. There you go. There you go, man. Buying low in the bear market, selling high in the bull market. It's really not that hard. You know what I mean? If that's what's called being a trader, then yes. But no, as far as like leverage trading, dude, I just do that for fun, man. Right? Most people do it. Most people act like and to be honest, like most people act like they're like this super profitable leverage trader. Most people aren't, man. Most people do it for fun. And you know, I always like to say this, man. You can be a profitable leverage trader, but like 90% of people like aren't profitable leverage traders. You know what I mean? Like you could probably say 95% of people. You know what I mean? Let's see. Jordan is a stuntman. Stuntman, man. Yes, stuntman. Stumbledore said, BTC is also a matter of perspective. Trade success in level circumstances. If you get in at 60K, it really sucks. If you get in below 10K and trade it up to 60K, well, then you were a GOAT. That's true, man. It's true. It's hard to hold from the lows all the way to whatever high is. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Let's see. This CPI killed sticky inflation. Yeah, exactly, man. Stunt man. It's the stunt. Dude, where's Man Jason? Where's my guy Man Jason in the chat? He had the best name yesterday. His name is literally Man Jason. Like, that is the most GOAT name in the world, bro. I miss my name was Man Jordan. Just Man Jordan. You just add man to your name, you just sound way more goated. Like Man Franco. And Man YJT. And Man Supa. Just add man to your name. You sound like a goat. You know what I mean? Let's go, man. But good question, Envy. Thanks for the super chat, man. Thanks for the super chat, man. I've always said this, man. Most money you're going to make from the market is just buying spot, holding, waiting for the parabolic phase, and taking profits, right? Now, listen, in 2021, I wish I took more profits than I did. I did take profits, but I wish I took more profits than I did. And I've learned a lot in the last 2 years, man. I learned a lot in the last 2 years. Buy when no one wants to, which is right now. No one wants to buy, especially altcoins. And basically just wait until everyone wants to buy them. And when your family starts asking you to buy freaking crypto again, that's when you take profits. And that's when you get the frick out of the market, right? And this to me, there's still a lot of disbelief in the market, man. There's a shitload of disbelief in the market, as far as I'm concerned. It may not happen today, right? Once again, short term, I don't know what freaking happens. We could pull back to 28K, 28.5. I don't freaking know. No one freaking knows. We're all gonna guess, and whoever's right is gonna say, "I told you so," right? But I'm not afraid to tell you guys. I don't know what's gonna happen in the short term, man. I don't know if we're gonna pump from here. I don't know if we're gonna dump here and then pump. But I am confident in the price going up eventually again, though. Excuse me. Let's see. Bully Bulldog, did you learn a lot about YouTube? That is true, man. I did, man. I did. You must have stole that 15K, my friend. Oh, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Everyone wants pullback? Yes. Everyone wants the damn pullback. Man stumble or man door? The man door. Robert said, but understand that BTC will dump 85% every cycle also. Yeah. 85% every damn cycle, bro. I mean, how much did it dump this time? It dumped down 77%. 77%. But if you notice, like, it dumps less and less and less every cycle, right? So I think one of the things everyone was kind of waiting for an 85% dump this cycle, but this time it dumped about 87%. This time it dumped 84%, right? And this time it dumped 77%. So you can see it every single cycle, it dumps less and less and less. And this time I actually think it dumped, where did it go down this time? 94%, right? So 94, 87, 84, and then 77. So one of the things everyone was waiting for is, oh, Bitcoin's going to get an 85% dump, right? But of course, you get less gains to the upside over time, and you get less dumps to the downside over time. So that's what you saw this time too, is you saw it not dump as much as it did in the past, you know? Let's see. Forehead is still accumulating. It is accumulating, man. It is accumulating, man. That is definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go do some shit so I can accumulate some more altcoins. I'll be back later. We'll be back at 7 p.m. But I'm gonna go accumulate some more altcoins while no one wants to, and I'll catch you back later, my friends. Adios, peace. Not kind of a nothing burger this morning, to be honest, but I wanted to open up to everyone, as everyone deserves to get to see CPI, which ended up being a nothing burger. Dollar is continuing to dump back down. We got the stock markets that are going up. Listen, man, we're gonna get that move. I know right now everyone's kind of on edge, and I can tell in the chat people are like just making fun of me for no reason, and I think people are just bored. Right? It is what it is. I think this move up is coming, right? I'm going to continue to say that. I know it's not the most popular narrative. Everyone kind of wants a pullback so they can buy lower, but guys, I mean, everything's already at the lows. Like, how much low do you want? Anyways, I'm out of here. Catch you guys later. Hopefully tonight we get a nice little pump. We get a nice little pump to the upside. I'm going to go do some work outside of here so I can go buy some more crypto and sell my bags to all the bears when they want to buy it from me higher. Anyways, peace, guys.